Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 7 with that emulator guy. On the last episode, we made our way pretty much close to the end of Chapter 8, Vortex of Strategy. We took out the Ballista, and now we just have a couple of enemies left to fight, and then the boss. One thing I should mention before we get too far into this, and excuse me for a sec. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, fortresses will sometimes spawn enemies at the end of each turn, and if you defeat the boss, they usually won't. And be forewarned, defeating the boss isn't always the end of the chapter. Like, defeat 3 enemies, if I left this guy alive somehow and killed the boss, the chapter wouldn't end because all 3 enemies wouldn't be dead. Okay, well, that being said, let's move on, shall we? Let's go ahead and heal some Kent over here. Ooh, level 4, finally. Nils is kinda in danger, ain't he? Not for long. Snap. There we go. Kicked his butt. Okay, now, I really want Urk to get the boss kill, and since he can't really get to me, like, he can't move and attack me, I don't think he can. Let me put it that way. That means Wrath is pretty good for this part. And as you can see, he has an Axe Reaver Lance. So, if you think an axe or a hammer might do good against him, you would be so wrong. Like, ridiculously wrong. So, yeah, let's keeping that in mind. Let's move over here. I think I'll move Sarah down here to, get acquainted. Yeah, I can already tell my commentary is going to be lacking on these next few chapters, because, like I said, there's not really much to talk about here. Really, there isn't. I don't really know what I could say, either. There's nothing to talk about. Like, oh, snap. It's a good thing the boss doesn't move. I'd be screwed. I think I have a sneeze coming up. Guess not. False alarm. Ooh, dang. Also, the higher her level, I think I've already said this in a previous episode, but the higher her level, the more HP damage HP she will heal. So, I'm going to save state just because I just don't want Nils to die, because that would be like the worst thing ever. I don't plan on this. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Curses! The Ballista must have been taken. What's going on here? Somebody get that girl. So, yeah. Left with 1 HP. I guess that gives Nils a couple of more, Whoa. What? The boss just moved. That's not usually happening. That doesn't... I guess what I mean to say here is that it doesn't usually happen very often. I'm just gonna wait right there and play for him, play for her. Like I said, you want Nils to get really high level, no matter what it costs. Get him leveled up. Lord Lundgren, Lord Lundgren, I failed you. I pray you hurry with those reinforcements you promised. And there he goes. He's dead now, I assume. Is it over? Yes, I see no more enemy soldiers. However, something is bothering me. What is it? I noticed it during the fighting. Our opponents, they were soldiers of Kylan. I even recognized some of those we fought. I trained with many of them. And yet they attacked us without hesitation. They're black-hearted traitors who've joined Lord Lundgren. Good riddance, I say. It also means less resistance at the castle. I hope you're right. I'm just glad Nils and Ninian were with us. If that first shot had hit me, I might not have survived. We are honored to have served you well. We won't let you down. I can't talk today. I know. I'm relying on you. What's this? You dealt with the ballista too? Nicely done. Matthew, where were you during all this? I went to the village to sniff about for information. I got some interesting news for my trouble too. Let's hear it. First, about Marcus Kylan's illness. He really is unwell. He's been abed for nigh on 3 months. Oh no, grandfather. I heard an interesting rumor about his condition, though. The people believe that someone's been poisoning the Marcus. He's been poisoned? And this someone, well, everyone's too afraid to mention a name. However, they say that as soon as the Marcus took ill, a certain noble took control of the castle as though it were his own. I fed a hungry innkeeper some coin, and he fed me a name. The Marcus of Kylan's own brother, Lord Lundgren. How can this be? How can they allow him to get away with this? The villagers know he's the one poisoning my grandfather, and yet no one raises a hand against him? Why? They are afraid, and they lack proof. The whisperings of the common people means nothing. That's the truth of it. And if the Marcus's loyal retainers, who might have lent credence to these rumors, there is no sign. Are you saying they've been silenced? It's a fair assumption. This is beyond believing. The worst news is yet to come. What? There's more? An imposter's appeared, claiming to be the Marcus's granddaughter. At least that's the story Lundgren's telling to all who will listen. What does that mean? It means that people are waiting for 2 traitorous knights and a base-born child to appear and lay claim to Castle Kylan. But that... it can't be. Traitors? Us? Ridiculous. He says, I'm an imposter? Don't you have anything that proves your lineage? When my mother joined the Lorca, she brought nothing of Lycia with her. Milady, Marcus Arafin himself remarked at your resemblance to Lady Madeline. Your face is your proof. They'll say we found a look-alike somewhere. We're seen as betrayers of our knightly vows. Our word means nothing. No, our only hope is to see Marcus Kylan himself. We must hurry. If not, my grandfather... I must see him, with my last breath if need be. But we must formulate some manner of plan. Even though we set out for the castle, the troops patrolling the area will cause no end of problems. You have been branded as oath-breakers after all. I've got it. Ellawood. He seemed sympathetic to our plight. He should still be in Catholet. If we can talk to him, he might help us. Of course, a sound idea. Let's hurry. Yes, back to Catholet. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. That's just how I choose to pronounce it. And that's the end of Chapter 8. We're running on a good 8 minutes, roughly. So I think that's enough for this episode. I guess I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.